Hi. How are you?
How are you guys? Welcome to midwiferealityshow.ke.
My name is Evelyn Gewa.
I'm Meringuru.
Today we are coming back with another topic.
By the way, how has your week been? It's almost ending.
Are you learning something from us? Are you having fun?
Anything that you're taking home?
Yeah, so we are starting a new topic today, but before we start, kindly guys subscribe to our channel.
Comment, share.
And share with your friends. Tell
Leave
us
us-
what we can improve on our channel. Yes.
Leave a suggestion.
We shall be very grateful.
And for the returning subscribers, what do you tell them, Evelyn?
Thank you so much. May God bless you. For the new ones who are just joining, don't forget to subscribe. Okay?
Yay! Team
.ke. Okay.
Karibuni sana.
So Mary, tell our viewers what you're doing today.
Today we are going to learn more the importance of breastfeeding.
Yeah, for those who have checked on our previous video, we did a video on breastfeeding. And due to public demand, we want to tell people what is the importance of breastfeeding. Yes.
And can we start by defining or stating what is breastfeeding?
Oh yeah, we can start defining the breastfeeding. Breastfeeding is that action, the action of giving a baby, or feeding a baby with breast milk, or milk from the breast, either directly or indirectly.
So, viewers, you've heard, it's an act of
feeding the baby
with a human breast milk. So she didn't talk about baby suckling. She didn't talk about all the other feeds.
I only talked about milk from the mother, from the breast, either directly or indirect. Directly, we mean giving the baby
direct, like
from the
this.
breast. Indirectly, we meant that you can
pump,
you can express and give it
to the baby
through other means like bottle
or cup
and spoon.
Yes.
Yeah, so having known the breastfeeding definition, maybe you're asking yourself, why breastfeed? Why should I breastfeed? Now, the importance of breastfeeding.
Importance of breastfeeding, we can categorize into two.
Yeah.
The benefit you as a mother get and the benefit the baby gets from breastfeeding.
Yeah.
So, Evelyn, you want to start with the mother or the baby?
Of course, the baby.
The baby?
Yeah.
Sawa. Okay.
So the first importance of breastfeeding. Why do you think breastfeeding is good to our baby? You know, baby who has just come, who has just been born, for a baby who has no issues, and for a mother who is entitled to breastfeed, the only source of nutrition is breast milk. So that gives us the first point. It is the best source of nutrition to our baby.
Best source of nutrition to our baby.
The best source of nutrition.
You don't have to add water. It comes well constituted. No water. No vitamins. No dilution. It's a full meal as the baby, and it also go enriching itself as the baby grows.
Yes.
So it's an important thing. And the second one, the
baby will tend to gain weight. The baby will tend to gain weight in a healthy way.
Sure.
In a healthy way, I mean, if your baby is breastfed, according to the graph on how the baby is supposed to grow, the weight will not be too much or too low. It will just be the recommended weight. Yeah.
Because of that one factor that we said, the breast milk comes with the right quantity.
Exactly.
And the right nutrients for the right age.
Yes.
So with that factor, we also have another one that baby gets enough enough
protection
against
diseases.
Yes.
Yeah.
And especially diseases like
ear infections, diabetes type 1. Diabetes type 1 is the one which gets small babies. Obesity, because the weight is well controlled. Then things like asthma.
Sure.
You know, asthma is an allergy. So if the baby is not introduced to so many things like formula feeds, then you reduce the risk of allergies.
And also even eczema.
Yeah, and eczema. The skin issues like eczema and even stomach upsets.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because we say upsets. It's a ready meal.
Yeah, it's a ready meal.
It comes ready from the maker.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's prepared from somewhere and it comes when it's whole.
Yeah. Another thing, it helps you to bond more with your baby.
Exactly.
Like you just feel anytime you're breastfeeding, this baby has not been breastfed by any other person.
Yeah.
So it creates that great bond between you and your baby.
Yeah.
So it's such a moment, creates such a
moment with the baby.
Mother and the baby.
Yeah, that, you know, that moment when the baby is breastfeeding is the time when you can actually speak to your baby. You can actually communicate. You can nurture that moment. Yes. Now, another thing that we normally, another importance of breastfeeding is there are some antibodies that are passed through the mother's milk to the baby. Those antibodies help the baby's body to fight against
diseases,
infections, especially viral and bacterial infections. So you find that the baby's body has had enough defense through the milk because of the antibodies.
And this mostly happens during the first milk, the one that is called colostrum.
Colostrum is very important.
Very important. It's usually very, very thick.
Yeah, it's yellowish. It might look yuckish, but it's very important.
Very important.
Yeah.
Some look like it is watery. You'll ask some mothers and they'll tell you, I don't have milk, I only have
water. Some little water coming out. That is important.
That is a very important. It has that what we call immunoglobulin.
Yeah.
That helps the baby to fight diseases.
Exactly.
Guys, that is why we say when a baby is born, minimize many contacts.
Yeah.
To avoid infections.
And observe a hygiene. Those things, so that you can't introduce infections to the baby.
Sure.
During breastfeeding, there's something we forgot to tell them. It's also important to maintain hygiene.
Sure.
Just the same way you would prepare yourself and prepare the surroundings when you're feeding the baby is the same way you should do even when you're breastfeeding. One, don't forget to wash your hands before you start breastfeeding. Two, even clean the breast. Clean the breast so that it's clean before the baby breastfeeds.
Especially if you are using those other creams, maybe to just make the
moisturize.
To moisturize the nipple.
Yeah.
It's always good to clean.
Yeah. Mary, did you know babies who are breastfed tend to get smarter?
Yeah, that's another point.
Than those who are not breastfed. I'm not saying babies who are not breastfed are not smart.
It's just a research that was done.
Yeah, it's a research that was done, but it showed a difference. Breastfeeding makes the babies get smart because it helps and promotes brain development. Yeah. When you breastfeed the baby, the brain develops better than a baby who is formula fed or other feeds.
Yeah. And when we are talking of breastfeeding, guys, we are talking of exclusive breastfeeding for
6 months.
For 6 months.
In Kenya, we do 6 months. 0 to 6 months with no other feeds or with nothing else. Just breast.
Just breast.
Yeah.
There are people who keep saying that my baby has either colic, you give some water. Yeah. With a breastfeeding
you don't
baby,
give water. Remember, milk has a lot of water. There's a large percentage of water in the milk, in the breast milk. So when you give the baby breast milk, you don't need to add more water to the baby. It also, we had talked about stomach upsets. the breastfeeding and breast milk helps the baby's digestion.
Yeah.
So you find that
it is easily digestible.
Yeah.
And then hey, with this economy, when you breastfeed, guys, you also save the situation.
And you save money.
You save money.
And time.
And time, yeah. So what do I mean? Like formula is very expensive.
Yes.
So if you can be able to breastfeed.
Or even store milk for the baby.
Or breastfeed, express the excess milk.
Yeah. Remember, breastfeeding is directly or indirectly. Yeah. If you are able to breastfeed, even if it's indirectly, that means storing breast milk for future use. Please do that because it will save your coin.
It will save your coin.
It will save your coin instead of buying formula.
And then also when you're breastfeeding, the issue of waking up at night with kettle to go on the milk. If you're doing a direct breastfeeding, you also save time. Because you just wake up, you browse,
and then you attach the baby.
And you attach the baby. So you save yourself time.
Exactly.
So guys, if you're given time to breastfeed, please do it diligently.
Enjoy the moment.
Enjoy those moments.
We had talked about that in the previous video of breastfeeding. Enjoy the moment of breastfeeding.
Sure.
It's an opportunity that comes. Please enjoy it.
Yeah, and then when breastfeeding, there's that hormone that is released. Happy hormone, the oxytocin. It makes you feel so connected.
It connects you more with the baby.
So
that's an advantage to both the baby and the mother.
It creates a greater bond between you and your baby. So guys, I think with that we can move to the mother.
The benefit or the importance of breastfeeding to the mother. We are still on Midwives Reality Show, guys. We've already done the benefits or the importance of breastfeeding to our baby. Now let's move to the importance of breastfeeding to the mother. Remember, the two are very important. Mother and baby are very important. Yes. So our first point about the mother. What does breastfeeding help the mother with? One, breastfeeding will help the mother by ensuring that she can lose weight. Does breastfeeding help a mother to lose weight?
Sure.
After
the third month, they start shedding weight unwillingly because the baby needs more volumes. And we're extracting from the mother.
You know, breastfeeding is an activity on its own.
For sure.
Because it uses both the brain and the body. So you need. You find that you lose a lot of weight during that time because some researchers say that in the first month you burn a lot of calories. Then after the third month you start burning fat. That's why you find that some mothers lose weight during breastfeeding, especially in the first few months. So the other point, what about it, Mary?
The other point is, did you know that breastfeeding can also prevent you from some diseases as a breastfeeding mother? Like ovarian cancer
and breast cancer.
So if you are a breastfeeding mother, it really helps you. It lowers the risk of you getting the disease. The other thing is that did you know also it can help you? It acts as a family planning, especially if you use it when you are doing exclusive breastfeeding.
It can be used as a natural family planning only to those mothers who are observing exclusive breastfeeding. And it is only for 6 months. You cannot use it as a family planning method after 6 months because the baby is already on other feeds. So what does it do especially? Let's maybe explain to them.
What it does, as the baby, as I had said earlier, that you produce a lot of happy hormone, the oxytocin. The oxytocin blocks the ovulation to take place. It delays ovulation, or it postpones. It postpones also the menses. As ovulation is delayed, the menses is also delayed, and that way
you can't get fertilized. There cannot be any fertilization
taking place
during that time. So if you take breastfeeding seriously, within the first few months, the first 6 months, you can use it as a breastfeeding or as a family planning method.
Sure.
Breastfeeding will also help your uterus go back to where it was pre-conception, especially, and it will also reduce bleeding. Post-delivery. So if you start breastfeeding immediately, you realize that when you start breastfeeding, the uterus starts to contract until it gets back to where it was before the baby was conceived.
Sure.
Yeah, which is a term we use by the name involution.
Yeah.
And it is very important after delivery. If your uterus is not contracting, then it's a problem because you'll continue to bleed, and it's something that we discussed earlier in our videos, which can be fatal.
Sure.
Yeah.
And you remember, guys, what we said on our previous video?
Yeah.
That when you're breastfeeding,
yeah,
this is immediately after delivery.
Yeah.
Anytime you're breastfeeding,
yeah,
mothers tend to get those small pains,
yeah,
low abdominal pains.
Yeah, the after pains.
Yeah. And also the bleeding is a little bit heavier since now the uterus is trying to squeeze and go back to its normal position.
Yeah.
So that way that is the way we prevent bleeding. Yes.
Mary, did you know that depression can be prevented by breastfeeding?
Yeah.
As we said, it's a very good moment to connect with the baby. So that moment can help you not get. Remember, we said depression is a feeling of sadness in our previous video. So remember, when you're having this baby and you're connecting so well, where will the sadness come from? So it will reduce the risk of
getting postnatal depression.
Yeah. Yeah, so we said that it will still give you bonding.
Yeah.
It will help you to bond with the baby. We said it will postpone menstruation.
Yeah.
It reduces the risk of cancer.
Sure.
Then it will help your uterus contract, and it will help you to lose weight.
Yeah.
So those are some of the points that we had as importance of breastfeeding for the mother. And not unless you need to add something, viewers.
Viewers, do you have anything to add? Do you have anything to comment? What else do you think breastfeeding did to you, if you ever did it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think?
Tell us.
Yeah. As we come to the end of this video.
Yes. From the midwiferealityshow.ke. Yes, kindly subscribe, share, comment,
and leave a suggestion.